Ryan, if you were explaining what's happening with the Democrats now, and you wanted to accentuate the positive, what are Democrats doing well from your point of view in counteracting Donald Trump and the administration?
Um, I guess not much. They are I mean, the Medicaid thing was a probably the only win as of right now, but I think that they are doing a whack-a-mole where they are chasing him rather than actually having an alternative message. It's literally,
Yeah.
and it's once again, I mean, yeah, they spent $20 million on building Sesame Street in Iraq. They spent $60 million on building schools in Jordan. And you heard the Democrats constantly saying all the time, if we just tax the rich 1%, we can sit there and feed all the, children in West Virginia or whatever their statements are. Well, that $80 million should do a lot for Americans overall, poor Americans. And that is, I mean, if you go doing
And that'll
campaigns,
get cut though. But that like there's no priority from the Republican Party to fund $80 million to feed Americans. That's where this debate I think falls apart.
no,
I
I
mean,
mean,
the
like it
Democratic
depends on
advantage.
it depends on what American talk. I mean, Mike Lee and Marco Rubio, who was a senator, constantly were trying to fight for increasing child tax credits all the time. I mean, that was expensive. I mean, there was Republicans who have fought for working class issues constantly, and I mean, even more so on the governor level or state level. But nonetheless, that $80 million matter, and people are genuinely outraged by money that could go to Americans going overseas. And the Ukraine war and a bunch of other things really infuriated a large portion of the country, saying, "This is our money. Why do we keep, And if you even think about a larger thing, it's actually money we're probably borrowing from China or printing, not printing, but kind of printing on our own, which is helping inflationary spending." So there's a lot of big questions about government waste and government subsidies, and no regular American who doesn't live within 10 miles of DC is going to cry over USAID. They're going to sit there and, if it affects their schools, if it affects their way of living, affects the prices of food, then yeah, you're going to hear a lot of outrage. But I think we're at the very beginning right now, and Democrats need to find a leader. They need to find a leader. They need to find a
Yeah.
spokesman, and it's not going to be,
Ken
Pete
Martin
Buttigieg.
or Pete Buttigieg.
Ken Martin, yeah.